I'm here to chat to Sarah because I really want to understand what the challenges are for young people, and also what you care about, what your main issues are. So that's a huge question. So we can break that down, but maybe we can start with the challenges. What are you finding tough at the moment?
The cost of everything, literally everything. I'm studying on top of working full time, just because we realised that it's unaffordable for us to buy a house in Sydney full stop, not just in the hills. I have so many issues that I care about and that my friends care about who are in the age bracket of mid-20s to mid-30s, and yeah, like we're all just trying to pay the bills.
Yeah, so you really need, if you can't get your own age group in there, you need people that are willing to listen and champion for your voice and the things that you really care about.
Absolutely. So thank you for taking the time to actually talk to one of us, Mila, and actually listen rather than pointing the finger and just saying that we're not working hard enough, which I think is absolutely insane. Like,
oh, I've seen you down the cafe having that avo on toast.
Oh yes, like I have the time and the money. We don't go on holidays, so I'm terrified of the rent going up again. It's affordable. Well, the reality is like we're not saving anything for our house deposit because it's all going to rent and every other bill.
And what about food? Like you've obviously seen supermarket grocery bills just going up over the last couple of years.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Even this year, Mila, I get angry every week when I grocery shop, and I feel, how is cheese, a block of cheese $9 now? How is bread $4? Like it's bread, and you want to eat healthily too. And looking at just the vegetable prices and the fruit prices, I turned away last week and I said, you know what, I'm not actually going to eat that much fruit this week because it's just too expensive.
That brings me to a love of mine, which is community gardens.
Oh, yes.
I think relaxing the laws around that, or the regulations around where we can have good community gardens, and just making plots available for people, especially if they're in apartments or tightly packed houses where they don't have enough garden to grow their own food. That would be a great thing that council could do.
That would be amazing. And
we are the Garden Shire.
Oh, well, yes. It's not just my demographic that are struggling with the cost of living now. So I think it would not only help with the burden of that, but it would help with mental health and well-being, getting people outside and getting a community together, because we're all so disconnected. We're all just rushing to pay the bills and work, look after kids. Not that I have kids, I can't afford them. But I feel like having children is a luxury now. Like, that is something that I have actually discussed with my partner. We cannot afford to have children. We're just covering the bills for ourselves right now. And
so affordable housing, we don't have any affordable housing targets in the hills. Other councils do. Right. It just shows that that's not really a priority in our council, affordable housing. I put up a motion last month, and that was for more affordable childcare in our childcare centres, but for people escaping family violence, domestic violence, for refugees, for people that have had a sudden change in their family situation, lost a job, illness. Can we have some kind of fee relief or a scholarship system or something so that those kids can still have their placement, stay there? But that wasn't supported either. So we can be kinder and more compassionate and really support the community. There's a Rotary group that wants to set up a food bank. Could give them spaces free of charge, and we could help them to help the community a lot more than we are already. But would you use a food bank if there was one around?
Absolutely, and I would be there every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is absolutely a need.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't think it'd just be my demographic and the people that you just mentioned.
I think there's something to be said for a kinder local government.
Authorised by A. Croft for the Greens, New South Wales, Sydney.